How's it going, everybody? Playing some more Majora's Mask 3D today. Originally I was gonna do this part with Cody, but he's currently unavailable, so I decided to just plan ahead. He can join me for the next part. But today's goal is just to make the Snowhead outside the temple and probably get whatever I can from the area currently. I think I can maybe get my 10th heart container. Maybe. I'm not 100% certain. Doing some of this from memory, some of it from the guides, but I gotta remember which way to go. I don't remember. No, I think isn't that the canyon, right? Yeah. Okay, so it's either gonna be top or left then. I think light blue is Great Bay, if I'm not mistaken. So I think this should be Snowhead. But I actually really look forward to this area. I think snow might be my favorite in this game. I like a lot of the snow areas, though, in the other games, too, but I don't know, this one... Well, actually, no. Snow Peak in Twilight Princess is really good, too, but this area is also pretty fun. Trying to think of what I'll have to do. I need to get some arrows for sure. There we go. And then I think I've done everything I can currently heart container-wise, or heart piece-wise, excuse me. I don't think I can do anything else with the cafe and Anju quest. I do want to try killing this guy quick, which I'm not very successful with, but... Oh, wow, those guys do a lot of damage. You know, I think one of the most tedious early game heart pieces that you should try and get is the two Dodongos in that hole. That thing is probably more difficult than any boss fight in this game. Fighting two of these guys at once with just the Kokiri sword. And I think I only had like 3 or 4 hearts then, so it was something, I remember. I actually started playing this on the... What is it? Is it the expansion pass on the Switch? Whatever that's called. I have started replaying it. I'm currently, I think, just before this part. Because I just beat the Woodfall Temple. And I'm really enjoying it so far. I still enjoy the 3D version much better. Just because it looks nicer, plays nicer, a lot more accessible, I guess. But the Nintendo 64 version is really good as well. My first experience with this game was actually on the Nintendo 64 version. And it was interesting. So let me tell you guys this. That kind of time, I was pretty young when I first played that. I think I was 4 or 5. We actually got it from GameStop. It was when they were selling their Nintendo 64 consoles. I like the sliding it does there. I think it was the last console they had. My mom bought it, and there's a bunch of games that came with it, so I don't know, maybe they were struggling to sell those in 2004 or something, but that was the last time I ever remember seeing them at GameStop. And my mom bought it, brought it home. Ocarina of Time was one of the games. There was a save file for someone named Andrew on there, and then I played around with that one a lot because I liked being Adult Link. Then I decided to make my own. And then from there, I got stuck in the Great Deku Tree. I couldn't figure out how to get past that first Deku Scrub, which you have to use your shield to reflect the Deku Seed back. And I was stuck there forever, probably like a couple months, until I realized you could use your shield. And then fast forward, I couldn't figure out how you get through the net, or the spider web at the bottom, so I got stuck there forever. Eventually got past that. I don't really think I got stuck in Dodongo's Cavern at all. I struggled a little bit with Jabu Jabu's belly. And then Forest Temple, I struggled a lot. Fire Temple, I didn't struggle, but Water Temple, and then the rest from there just, it's fairly straightforward after the Water Temple. Yeah, that's my experience with Ocarina of Time. With this game, I struggled a lot more, even though I was older. I think I was around 11 or 10 or 11 when I got this game. And, I was just, maybe not struggling puzzle-wise, but difficulty-wise, I wasn't very good at the game. I'm still not the greatest, but Ocarina of Time experience has been very helpful, so that's nice. And with that freezing Goron that we saw up there just a few seconds ago, you can get the hat, or the, I guess it's called the mask, but technically it's a hat. You can get that from him, I believe, as soon as you get the Goron Mask. But I'm going to wait a little bit to get it, because there's not much I can do with it at the moment. You use it later to get a heart piece, I think. But since I can't really do anything... Well, I can do part of the quest right now, but it'll reset when I reset the cycle, so no point in doing it now. I don't remember which way to go. I think it's going to be this way, because that way it said Snowhead. And I think you have to go pass through Goron Village as an entirely separate area. But we'll actually be getting one of the items from Ocarina of Time, which is the Lens of Truth. And I think it appears in Four Sword Adventures as well, if I'm not mistaken. But it's a cool little item. I think it has more uses in this game than it did Ocarina of Time. Alright, so the reason why I'm doing this, in the Nintendo 64 version, the shield clips through your face, which they apparently fixed for this one. And I think I can buy one of the maps from Tingle. So, with these guys, the way to kill them in one hit is to hit their tail like that. I'm not very good at it currently. I think there's a way to hit them when they're doing their second little slash. But so far, I've never been successful with that. So, I like the music, but I do get... It gets repetitive since it's the, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, it's the same thing, but done over and over. I don't know what that's called off the top of my head, but I don't know. Each area could have done with its own music, in my opinion, versus just using the same track over and over. One reason why I favor Ocarina of Time. Yeah. Kakariko Village has its own theme. Kokiri Forest, own theme. Lost Woods, its own theme. Gerudo Valley, its own theme. Mother Spirit Temple and the Desert Wasteland kind of have the... Well, just Desert Wasteland has the same theme as Gerudo Valley, but still, it fits there. And then Zora's Domain has its own theme, so I'm like, what happened with this game? Why do they reuse the same thing over and over? And I don't think I can do anything here yet, but might as well look. And the way to get the frog mask that I was mentioning earlier, I don't remember what it's called. I think it's Don something. But when you're Goron Link, you get the mask eventually. You hit those little, I don't know, lights are they? Or chandelier thingies? Pots? You hit one of those, and a piece of meat comes out. You deliver that to the Goron that's freezing with the mask on, and he will give you the mask. Currently, no use for it, so I'm not going to get it. But eventually. I can backflip. Yep. And for those who saw the community post and are still watching this far, I will be getting the 3DS capture card very soon, which I may switch back to that, because I can apply the patch that I have in this game and use it in the 3DS version. But I don't know yet. And from this guy here, you can get the biggest bomb bag, but I currently don't have enough rupees for it, so we're going to hold off a little bit. But I'm really looking forward to that capture card. Because I do want to do some Ocarina of Time speedruns and then play through the Pokemon games. Because I've always wanted to, but never really been able to. So this part here is going to be interesting because I'm horrible when it comes to invisible platforms. And I think they're slippery as well. Maybe? Oh, see? I'm gonna try and do this with a bunny hood. If I can't, I'll take it off, probably. But it might be necessary for some of the jumps. Oh boy. Okay. Well, that didn't go so well. Gotta be a little bit quicker, I suppose. Alright. So attempt number 2. So it goes left, rightish. Okay, here we go. So here, here, over here, and then up here, over here, and then... Okay, nice. You know, I really like the Lens of Truth. I think it's a really cool item, but it seems so random that it would just be in this area. Like, what's it doing over here anyways? Because in Ocarina of Time, it was in the Shadow Temple, which I'm assuming was because that one guy made it. Yeah, I think it's like Bongo Bongo's human form or whatever. But like, who made it here? There's no Bongo Bongo. It's very mysterious. Oh. Okay. Here we go. Guess Bunnyhood is not exactly the safest option, but it's working. So, in terms of transformation masks, I think the Zora mask is probably my favorite, followed by Goron and then Deku. Just because Deku's like the most boring one, in my opinion. You can spin, you can shoot bubbles, but that's about it. But with Goron Link, you'll be able to roll, you can, do like Goron Smash things, and Zora Link, he just has the boomerangs, and that's pretty cool. And I believe it's based off of Adult Link. I think he uses like part of his model. So part of me wonders if Zora Link, if he was originally going to be the Adult Link mask, and then they just turned it into Zora Link, or if that's what Fierce Deity was, because I think there was an Adult Link mask at one point, but I'm not sure. I think there's another theory, or maybe it's been proven, that you were originally going to be stuck as a Deku, but you'd have to put on the human mask, become Human Link, which I'm glad they didn't do that in the end, because that would have been horrendous. Because I don't think you probably would have gotten your body back until the end of the game. And, I don't know, I'm just glad they kind of toned it down in some areas. Because I'm sure it had potential to be a lot darker, and I'm sure they could probably cut some things out that maybe were too dark, but perhaps we'll never know on some of those things. But it would be cool if someday maybe they mentioned, like, Ben drowned somewhere. Because that's a really interesting creepypasta. I'm not really one of a fan of horror things, but that story is really interesting and it seems really iconic. So, I don't know if Nintendo's really wanted to mention fan stuff in their games, but maybe they have. I'm not certain. I think this game and Ocarina of Time probably have similar time in between dungeons. Actually, no, what am I thinking of? Because, what is it? In Ocarina of Time, you have to go to the Lost Woods, Deku Tree, then you go to Hyrule Castle. So, okay, maybe they don't have too much time in between, but I'm kind of glad they started like working towards that in later games, like with Twilight Princess. You have the whole Twilight Zone before the next dungeon, at least for the first 3. And then you had to get the Book of the Sky to enter City in the Sky, which was a lot later on. And then, I forget how you get the... Oh yeah, you need the fish for Snow Peak. And then Temple of Time... I guess... I don't know, some of them have decent time in between dungeons, which I really like. Giving the little... Like, it's not like in Zelda 1 where you just go from dungeon to dungeon. I don't know, I'm really grateful they did that. Just adds more... I don't know if I want to say filler, because I guess filler can be considered a bad thing, but also a good thing. But I really enjoy those types of things. Alright, so now it's time to use the Song of Healing. I know I've been kind of distracted by talking about other things related to the game, but it's cool how you get these masks as well, playing the Song of Healing. I like those little sequences you get before you get a mask. It's very touching, I guess. And it gives you a little bit of backstory about everything. Maybe not in words, but visually. And I wonder why they went down there. I don't know. We have another little scary transformation scene, excuse me. This statue here basically just tells you how to operate the Goron Mask. But there's one thing we can do up here, which is required to progress, and that is open this up, which gives us the hot spring water. Or is that not going to have time? I don't know. It's just hot water, but we need to use it to free one of the Gorons. Okay, it is hot spring water. And then I'm going to need 2 bottles because I think I need 2. Or maybe not. I guess I only need 1, but I probably can free this dude out here. So that's all it does. Just frees people from ice, even though I think they become frozen again after you leave the area. But it frees them temporarily. But I'm not sure why the other guy doesn't get frozen. Or how Link doesn't get frozen in this water. Guess it's just one of those other things we'll never understand. But now that we have the hot spring water, we can head over... Not this way. Whoops. Whoops. Head over... this way. Oh, voice crack there. And I really like this rolling thing. I don't remember if the spikes were in the original. Maybe they were, but they look really cool in this game. But where we want to go is right down here. Free this old dude. And then we're actually going to learn part of a song from him. And he's not able to make it very far, so we're going to just have to help him out a little bit. And by help him out, I mean we have to learn part of a song. You know, I've never realized this before, but Goron Link like has part of Link's hair. I don't know how I never saw that. I guess I just never paid attention, but that's a neat little detail they throw in. I wonder if Zorlink has Link's hair as well. Or some little indicator of hair. But now with the Goron's Lullaby learned partially, we can actually learn the rest of it by playing it for, I don't know what the child's name is. Baby Goron? But we just gotta go up here and then play the part that we do know for him, and he'll help us out with the rest. I like how the Gorons sleep just by tipping over and then just laying flat on the ground. But now that we have the Goron's Lullaby fully learned, we can actually access Snowhead Temple. Which might take me a hot minute because I am not too familiar with the temple. I'm not very familiar with any of the temples after Woodfall, actually, so we'll see how things go. I do have my guide just in case, because I probably will get lost. But you never know. And I think maybe I should buy that biggest bomb bag right now before I forget. But let's see if I can get any rupees. If you want to go straight ahead to Snowhead, just go that opposite way in the main area with the house, or the cabin. And you'll find a way over there. But let me see if there's anything else I can really do here. Don't think there is at the moment. Maybe I should just wait to buy the biggest bomb bag. Because I don't really think I'll need it. Although there's an owl statue over there, so maybe what I can do is head over to the Snowhead. Get some rupees out of the bank. Come back. And that'll probably be a good spot to restart the cycle. Because in the next video I'll have a really good amount of time to do the temple, which I don't think will take me too actually it'll probably take me forever, because I don't really remember anything of Snowhead, and I don't have enough speed for this. I don't remember it being too confusing. Or no, I'm thinking of Great Bay. Yeah, I might struggle with Snowhead, because I haven't played that since I was like 11 or 12. So it's going to be interesting. I did play the Majora's Mask 3D version like this back in 2014 or 2015. But that was quite a while ago, so we'll just have to see how things go. Like I said, I do have the walkthrough if I need it. But hopefully I can remember most of it. Because this is, after this temple is kind of where the game gets slightly confusing. I know I can do the alien stuff after Snowhead. which I'm really looking forward to. I really like that part of the game. But here's the owl statue. So, why don't I go back to Clocktown, get myself some rupees, buy that biggest bomb bag, and then probably restarting the cycle is a good idea. Don't think there's anything else I really need to do at the moment. I can go get that chest of rupees, which is what I'm going to go do. And then I only need to withdraw, what is it, 38 rupees then? 28? That's a good deal. Then, yeah, I don't think there's really anything else I can do at the moment. I can get the title deed heart piece, but I don't really feel like it. Oh yeah, that's right, there's the heart piece in there. Okay, why don't I do that quick? I think it's Goron Link. I don't think it's Deku Link, but I believe it's Goron Link. You can get a heart piece in here, if I'm not mistaken. So let's go check this out real quick. I don't remember for certain, but that must just be because this place is really easy, hopefully. Okay, so it's based on what you look like. I'm assuming, I think it is the Goron Link that gives you the heart piece. I don't think it's Deku. Okay, right, not there. Not that way. Oh wow, that was really easy. Alright, so then next part, I should have the... Or not next part, in 2 parts. I should hopefully have the second row then. I'm not certain if you can get anything else as the other forms, like anything good, but we'll check later. Now I gotta withdraw 58 rupees to get myself that biggest bomb bag, and then I will reset the cycle. Probably could have done this all in one cycle if I played the inverted Song of Time, but I kind of like having full 3 days. I know the Stone Tower Temple, it's going to take me all 3 days to do so, because when I originally played through this, it took me all 3 days. So, it's going to be interesting. I don't think Great Bay Temple is that difficult. I know the area beforehand's pretty difficult, or not difficult, just kind of tedious if you don't have an extra bottle to get the eggs in the Pirate's Fortress, but hopefully that shouldn't really be an issue. So I'll just buy myself that biggest bomb bag, and then I think that's all there is to do. Unless you want to get the title deed, heart piece, which you really don't have to do. If you want to, if you want the 10th heart piece, or heart container now, you can do so, but I'm gonna wait. Guess you can't break that ice. Would have been cool if you could, as Goron Link. I'm just gonna go get myself that biggest bomb bag, and then next video will be doing Snowhead Temple. I was gonna say, 1,000 rupees, I can't afford that. And then that takes care of that. Alright, good spot to end the video, I think. I don't think I really have anything else to say, just playing around with these drums. I want to thank you guys all for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you.